Imagine stepping into a 1950s office, men in suits, women in skirts. Now picture today's workplace, a diverse array of styles and trends. What changed? The evolution of dress codes in the workplace reflects more than fabric and colors. It's about societal shifts, cultural dynamics, and even economic changes. Let's unravel this fascinating transformation from strict formalities to today's varied and expressive office attire. The beginnings, early 20th century workplace attire. In the early 1900s, workplace attire was a mirror of societal norms and expectations. For men, it was the era of the three-piece suit, a symbol of professionalism and respectability. These suits, often in dark colors paired with a tie and a hat, were non-negotiable for any man in a professional setting. Women, on the other hand, were just beginning to enter the workforce in significant numbers, primarily due to World War I's impact. Their attire was modest and functional, reflecting the societal norms that prioritized decency and femininity over comfort or practicality. Post-war changes, 1950s to 1960s. The post-World War II era brought significant changes. The booming economy led to an expansion in corporate jobs, bringing more people into office settings. Men's fashion saw a slight relaxation. The hat became less common, and lighter fabrics and colors started to appear. For women, the 1950s were still conservative, with skirt suits and dresses being the norm. However, the 1960s brought a fashion revolution. Inspired by cultural changes and the women's liberation movement, women's workplace attire began to include pantsuits, a radical shift from the previous norms. The unbuttoning, 1970s to 1980s. The 1970s and 80s were characterized by a significant relaxation of dress codes. This era saw the introduction of casual Fridays, a concept believed to have originated in California. Men's attire shifted towards lighter suits and even included the occasional jeans in less formal settings. Women's fashion continued to evolve, with more diversity in colors, patterns, and styles. This period marked the beginning of the transition from dressing to impress to dressing for expression and comfort. Tech influence, 1990s to 2000s. The rise of Silicon Valley and the tech industry in the 1990s brought a seismic shift in workplace dress codes. Tech giants like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg popularized casual attire, challenging the traditional norms of suits and ties. The dot-com boom introduced a more relaxed, laid-back approach to workplace fashion, emphasizing comfort and individuality. This period saw the rise of the business casual dress code, a blend of formal and casual that would dominate for years. The new millennium, 2000s onwards. The 21st century has seen a further relaxation of dress codes, influenced by a growing emphasis on work-life balance, diversity, and inclusion. The rise of remote work and the gig economy also contributed to this shift. Today, it's not uncommon to see a range of attire in the workplace, from traditional business wear to jeans and sneakers. This diversity reflects a broader acceptance of individuality and a move away from rigid standards. Cultural and economic influences. Throughout the decades, economic conditions have also influenced workplace attire. For instance, during economic downturns, there's often a return to more conservative dress as employees aim to project professionalism and stability. Conversely, in times of economic prosperity, there's more room for expressive and casual attire. Cultural movements like the women's liberation movement and the rise of youth culture have also played a crucial role in shaping workplace fashion. Global perspectives. It's important to note that dress codes vary greatly across different cultures and countries. For example, in countries like Japan, traditional business attire remains the norm, whereas Scandinavian countries often embrace a more relaxed approach. These differences reflect not just fashion preferences, but also cultural values, business practices, and climate considerations. Future trends. Looking to the future, it's likely that workplace dress codes will continue to evolve. With the growing importance of sustainability and ethical fashion, there may be a shift towards eco-friendly and socially responsible clothing choices. The integration of technology in fashion, like smart fabrics, could also play a role in future workplace attire. From the rigid formality of the early 20th century to today's diverse and individualized styles, the evolution of workplace dress codes tells a story of societal change, cultural shifts, and economic influences. This journey reflects not just changes in fashion, but in our attitudes towards work, gender, and individual expression. It's a tapestry woven from the threads of history, culture, and innovation. If you found this journey through the history of workplace attire fascinating, don't forget to like and share this video. Your support helps us bring more intriguing stories and insights. And if you're not already a subscriber to FactStory, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got a lot more compelling content on the way, exploring the facts and stories that shape our world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.